This session will be holding for is it 2 or 3 days? So passion discovery is the theme, is the central point. But what is the topic for today? Please, I implore everyone there, including the host, to turn off your mic. Yes, turn off your mic. It's producing echo here, and with that, I could get distracted. Amusat Yemi Khadija, please turn off your mic. Unless I tell you to use your mic, you don't really need it. Okay? Host, please help me turn off Amusa Yemi Khadija's mic. I think she's not with us any longer. Turn off her mic, and then everyone turn off the mic of other people using the mics over there. And let me send it to the group that they should turn off their mic, please. Somebody said the price of clothing is our topic. How come? How come that's your topic? How come? What are we here to discuss? What's the topic for today? We shouldn't stay long on this and have just a little time to spend here with you. The topic here is our thinking and our passion in the 21st century. Really? No, that's not the topic for today. That is not the topic for today. The topic for today is passion discovery, a must. Passion discovery, a must. That is the topic for today. I hope you get that. So if you can hear me type passion discovery, a must. All right, thank you, Sophia Tayamide. You got that. Passion discovery, a must. If you can hear me type passion discovery, a must. All right, from there, I have one other question. What is passion? What is passion? What do you know about passion? What does passion mean to you? What does passion mean to you? What does passion mean to you? All right, somebody here says passion is what someone loves doing and will never stop doing it, no matter the challenges and difficulty. Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right, thank you. And another person says passion is the innate zeal and love to do a particular thing that gives you joy and solves a problem. That gives you joy and solves a problem. Wonderful. I love those two clauses. That gives you joy and at the same time solves a problem. All right, thank you, Umar Khair. Another person says, passion is to have a strong interest in something. To have a strong interest in something. That's amazing. That's amazing. Any other person crying over there? What does passion mean to you? If you say you have a passion for something, what does it mean to you? What exactly does passion mean to you? Yes, a lot of people have tried to, define passion in various ways. They define passion in various ways, and the definition of this particular term, it's in fact very close to being controversial. Yes, very close to being controversial. What exactly is passion? Passion means so many different things to different people, and if we are to go along, if we are to go with different definitions over there, we are going to see that we are not going to get to where we want to be. Yes, but when you look into the various definitions, there is one thing I have seen in common. There's one thing I found in common amongst the various definitions of passions from various school of thoughts. And that is what I want you to bear in mind today. That if somebody asks you what is passion, this is what I want you to say. I want you to say that passion is that thing that energizes you. Passion is that thing that energizes you. The major word there, the key point there is energize. The key point there is energize. And before we continue, you can hear me type energize. That is the key word, energize. Passion is that thing that energizes you. And before we continue, I want you to quickly play again. I want you to quickly play again. Yeah, on the WhatsApp group where you are, and I want you to copy the link. The host, please drop the link on the group. I want you to copy the link on the WhatsApp group and post it on your status. The reason being that this topic, this subject of discourse is so much important, and a lot of people have lost their dreams just because they are unable to discover their passion. So if you post it and somebody come here today and his life or her life rather gets transformed, you know what will happen? That person will be forever grateful to you because you afford her the opportunity to get a transformation that she might not have got 10 years to this time. So copy the link on the group, the Google Meet link on the group. Post it on your status. Yes, contribute to somebody's journey to achieve or accomplish his goal and make our dream come real. Contribute to it. Yes, you will be rewarded for that. So, like I said, passion is that thing that energizes you. And the key word there is energize. You you would see that when Hamdallah defined passion, she said, passion is what someone loves doing and will never stop doing it no matter the challenges and difficulty. Now, when you want to do something, in most cases, when we want to do something great in life and we meet challenges, obstacles, hurdles, we stop doing them. We stop doing that thing. Say, for instance, now, a lot of you are entrepreneurs. Whether you are just getting started, whether you started but you've not got desired results, whether you've been getting results but you still want to get better results. It could be that you have an Instagram business page you run, or you have a page, or you have a business on WhatsApp, or you have a business on TikTok, or you market yourself on YouTube, on Facebook. But then the point there is that you have a business, you have something you are doing. And for most people, when they encounter challenges, obstacles, hurdles in their endeavor, they stop doing it. They stop doing it. Why do they stop doing it? They stop doing it because that thing doesn't energize them. That thing doesn't energize them. If it does, they wouldn't have stopped doing it. And somebody here as well said, passion is the innate. Innate means natural. The innate zeal, the natural zeal and love you have for a particular thing. And that thing gives you joy. Not only that, that thing solves a problem. I hope you get that. Now, from there, I have a particular short story I would love to tell you for you to know that it is imperative you discover your own passion. And it is very much important you discover it on time so that you can enjoy your life, so that you can fulfill your purpose. Yes, until you have discovered this passion, you are not going to feel fulfilled. Yes, if you are into a business, say for instance now, and you are not passionate, like you don't have passion doing it, you are not energized doing it, you don't feel fulfilled. If you don't feel fulfilled, then you've not discovered your passion yet. If you are teaching, you are a teacher, but you don't feel fulfilled doing that, then you've not discovered exactly what your passion is. And until you discover that, you wouldn't be happy doing what you are doing. And if you are not happy doing what you are doing, then you've not fulfilled the purpose. You've not fulfilled the purpose. So when I was in senior secondary school, yes, my mates used to tell me that my passion is teaching. I hope you get that. So thereafter, I conducted a social experiment. Yes, the best way, I believe that the best way to discover what your passion is to conduct a social experiment, which I also believe that the host of this program, Rolled Out in the Fire, would also put you through. Yes, it is to conduct a social experiment. In most cases, you can discover it yourself without an experiment. So I conducted a social experiment. If you can hear me, type social experiment. Social experiment. Most things, if you really want to figure out things quickly in your life and you want to attract more success in life, you don't depend on your own hypothesis. Oh, it seems this is what I love doing. It seems I'm good at doing this. It seems I'm good in marketing. seems I should be an entrepreneur. It seems you are always guessing. You shouldn't guess it. You have to be upon certainty that this thing I'm doing is what I should be doing. Because thereafter, life is too short to do wrong things over and over again. So all you need is to conduct social experiments. This social experiment of a thing is very common among the foreigners, the white men. They conduct a lot of social experiments to prove something right or to prove something wrong. Instead of guessing. A lot of people, entrepreneurs, students, they base the result they get in their life, they base it on guessing, hypothesis, which shouldn't be. Base it on what? Real and reliable data. And this data, you can only get them when you conduct a social experiment altogether. So I conducted a social experiment at that time, and then the results, the findings of the experiment actually established that my passion is teaching. But then I don't like teaching at that time. Like, I don't want to be a teacher. Let me put it that way. I don't want to be a teacher. I actually wanted to be a medical doctor, a pharmaceutical doctor, precisely. But the experiment established that my passion is teaching. So how do I go about my passion or the results of the social experiment and what I want to do? It was then I realized that the most difficult decisions to make in life is the decision between what you want to do and what you should do. Yes, the most decision, welcome by Kiss Lawal, the most difficult decision to make in life is the decision between what you want to do and what you should do. Yes. Now the experiment proved that, or established that, I have passion for teaching. So if I really want to feel fulfilled, then I should go for my passion. But I wanted to be a pharmaceutical doctor. So reconciling between these two, it was a lot of headache for me. It was a lot of headache for me. So, and then it happens for most people as well. There are a lot of people here that their passion doesn't go along with what they want to do. I hope you get that. Their passion doesn't go along with what they want to do. And because that is just what they want to do, they are putting little or no energy. They are not energized doing that thing. And there's one secret, one success secret in life that you have to know is that where your focus is, energy flows. Success is energy transfer. Success is energy transfer. If you can hear me type, success is energy transfer. If you want to succeed in something, then you have to put in some energy. And that energy, you could only get it when you have passion for that thing. So, fast forward to 2015, when I could no longer go with my medical career due to some factors I couldn't foresee. So I ended up studying chemistry education. I was not like, wow. what my friends said, what my schoolmates said the other day, it's coming real. So from then, I started teaching. I started teaching, taking students on campus, teaching secondary school students, chemistry and the likes. And I realized that that is exactly where my energy flows. Like I am this an introvert. I don't like talking. Like if you are with me and you start talking, you start talking, you start talking, very soon I would get weak and I would not be able to go along with that talk again. You only see me nodding my head, just giving facial expressions that I'm actually following you. But you would see that you realize that I have lost the energy to talk. But there's always one thing that makes a difference. That is when I'm teaching. I realized that I could talk for 3 hours, 5 hours whenever I'm teaching, and I wouldn't lose that energy. I'm not going to lose that energy. So people will be like, wow, wow, my teachings, my lecture rooms are always very lively. So I will now be like, wow, just little 10 minute discussion. I find it difficult to handle it. But if I should be teaching, I could handle 3 hour lecture time. Why? Because that is where my energy flows. It was then I realized that passion is what energizes you. Passion is what energizes you. So I discovered, so I had to, it was then I confirmed myself the result of the social experiment I conducted around 2010 to 2011. I hope you get that. So my question is, where does your own energy flow? Where does your own energy flow? Because when I realized that, oh, I have passion for teaching, then I did one thing. Because one thing is to actually have passion for something, and the other thing is for your passion to bring money on your table. One thing is to have passion for something, and another thing is for your passion to bring in profit. So I had passion for teaching, and I started as a chemistry teacher, but chemistry wasn't bringing money on my table. It wasn't bringing enough food on the table. It wasn't bringing enough profit for me. So I got discouraged, although I loved teaching it. But I got discouraged that because if passion doesn't intercept profit, there will be a problem. If your passion is not bringing profit, there will be a problem. Passion is not just doing what you love to do. It is doing what you love to do, and that thing brings money on your table. It brings profit. That is why I acknowledge and really love this divination when Omar Khaled said it is the innate zeal and love to do a particular thing that gives you joy. Not only that, it gives you joy. Not only that, but also solves a problem. So, and when you are doing something that solves a problem, it means you are doing something you love, and that thing impacts life. You are doing something you love, and that thing does what? Impacts life. If it impacts life, then it should bring profit to you. Because there's one law of success, law of money, law of affection that says that the more lives you affect in the entity you belong, in skills and or in marketing, the richer you become. So this particular law established that when you do something you love and that thing impacts life, and with this thing you are able to impact the lives of so many people, then you would become rich. So when I was, channeling my energy in teaching, but as a chemistry teacher, it wasn't bringing enough profit to me. So I was discouraged. But then the energy was there. I didn't want to stop, yet I always want something on my table. I always want something in my account. I always want to be called and answer. I always want to be in a position where I could help the needy, the poor. So it was then I discovered another thing, and that is me channeling my teaching energy on another aspect of life, which is sales and marketing. So in 2019, I started another career as a marketing and sales consultant after undertaking so many trainings. So one great thing, one great difference I realized between me channeling my passion, which is teaching, into chemistry teaching, and channeling that passion as well into teaching marketing, was that teaching chemistry wasn't bringing profit to me, but teaching marketing and sales brings a whole lot of profit to me. So I then increased my energy on that. I then increased my own energy on that. And the more energy I channel to this marketing and sales, the more profit I get. Then along the line, I feel fulfilled, like wow, now I have a passion that generates profit. That is the passion profit equilibrium. If you can hear me, type passion profit equilibrium. Yes, when your passion brings enough profit to you and you feel fulfilled, yes, you are no longer looking for something else to do. That is the equilibrium you are looking for. So the more energy you channel on that, the more you feel fulfilled, the more success you attract. The more success you attract. Yes. It is very, very important you find your own place. If you too have passion for teaching, if an experiment confirms that your passion is teaching, you may not channel it on teaching mathematics or teaching chemistry or teaching economics. You may channel it on something else to attain that equilibrium where you make the profit you desire, the profit you like, where you are able to spend on yourself and you are no longer looking for something else to do. You have to find your own place. You have to what? Find your own place. So when you find your place, you have now discovered a career. When you found your place, then you've discovered a what? A career. So my own career is what? Being a sales and marketing consultant. And I love to be there. I don't want to do something else again. I don't want to do something else because I have found the equilibrium here. This is the place where I found my passion profit equilibrium. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. I'm not sure you are getting what I'm saying. But this thing is too much of importance. Too much of importance that a lot of youths, a lot of undergraduates, graduates don't understand all this. That is why they jump from one thing to another. Today you see them doing this, another day you see them doing that. They are not fulfilled. And they don't even have the opportunity to discover what you are discovering today. And discovery is recovery. Discovery is recovery. If you understand what I'm saying, just type I understand. Type I understand. Let me see a number of people getting me. Let me know if you are actually getting me. I've made mention of a lot of things. And the most important thing I want you to hold is this passion profit equilibrium. That is when you can feel fulfilled. If you impact lives, let me put it in another way. If you impact lives with your passion and you make a whole lot of profits from it, you found your purpose. You can't find your purpose when you have not attained that passion profit equilibrium. You can't find your purpose when you've not attained that passion profit equilibrium. This is a psychological concept. So I wouldn't be too amazed if some people are not getting it right, because a lot of people say that psychology is a whole lot of things that is so difficult to understand. That is why most entrepreneurs don't yet understand marketing psychology, sales psychology, and human psychology. That is why a lot of people go to school, attend higher institutions, and they fail psychology courses. Yes, if you are a student in education, you will do a lot of courses that have to do with psychology, educational psychology, child psychology, child developmental psychology. I'm going to do a lot. Even in business, if you study business education, you will do business psychology. So a lot of people say that psychology is difficult to understand. That is why most people don't succeed in life, because most people don't understand psychology. So if you understand this aspect of psychology, chances are you will attract success. Yes, and that is the what? Passion profit equilibrium. Please, if you can hear me, type it on your WhatsApp group, on that WhatsApp group where you are. Type passion profit equilibrium. I want the people there to be so curious to know what we are actually discussing. What brings about passion profit equilibrium? Because this is a concept that I know that chances are 98% of people who are here today have not heard about it before. Yes. Type it on your WhatsApp group where you are. Any group you are, whether you are on group 1, you are on group 2, you are on group 3, type passion profit equilibrium. Type passion profit equilibrium. Yes. Passion profit equilibrium. One other thing is that this thing I'm explaining to you, you've not understood yet. You've not understood yet. Because the very first time somebody is teaching you something, it is not, you are not at the stage where you understand. You are at the knowledge stage. You are at the what? The knowledge stage. That is what we explain in psychology. There is stage for knowledge. There is stage for comprehension. There is stage after you comprehend. That is when you can analyze. When you can analyze, you can synthesize. When you can do that, you can apply. This is pure psychology. For some of you who have, who actually passed through education, you will know what I'm talking about. When we talk about knowledge, when we talk about the cognitive domain have to do with what? The knowledge, then comprehension. After comprehension, analysis, then synthesis, then application. That is when you can now apply what you learn in your life. But the purpose of learning is not knowledge. That first stage is not the purpose of learning. The purpose of learning is application, implementation. So if you have not moved from knowledge to comprehension, from comprehension to analysis, from analysis to synthesis, from synthesis to application, you have not learned anything. A lot of people die on the first stage. Thank you. Yes, knowledge, comprehend, apply, synthesize, analyze, synthesize, then you apply. If you've not moved from stage 1 to stage 5, you have not learned anything. That is why I'm recording this session, so that I could give you the replay. You could listen to it again. Listen to it again. You can at least listen to it 3 times. Until you do so, you have not comprehended anything. And if you've not comprehended, you can't analyze. You can't synthesize, and you can't apply it in your life. I hope you get that. So, we are talking about what? Passion, profit, equilibrium. But if you've not discovered your passion, how would you attain the equilibrium? If you've not discovered your passion, how would you attain the equilibrium? How many of you have discovered a passion? Have you discovered a passion? And are you sure that is truly your passion? Did you conduct any social experiment? Did you conduct social experiment? You see, you cannot establish a fact. You cannot nullify a fact until you have conducted an experiment. If it is a scientific fact, then you should conduct a laboratory experiment. I mean, if it is a laboratory science. If it is a social science, you must have conducted a social experiment. That is the same thing I teach in marketing and sales. You can say that, oh, you are not making sales. Say for instance now, if you are not making sales, lack of sales is not a problem. Lack of sales is not a problem. It is a symptom of a problem you have not discovered. If you discover that problem, you have recovered from that problem. If you discover that problem, you have recovered from that problem, because discovery is recovery. So you just start looking for, maybe now you are not making sales now, say for instance on Instagram or on WhatsApp, and somebody now tells you that if you are not making sales, I'll teach you how to create content that will bring more sales to your business. And because you are not making sales, you quickly want to rush to take that course so that you can make sales. I guarantee you that you are just about to waste your money, because content might not be the solution. Poor content might not be the problem that is bringing that low sales. What you need to do first is to conduct a social experiment in form of what? Marketing experiment. We call it marketing experiment. And if you can't do that yourself, you go and meet a sales and marketing consultant. Present those symptoms to him. Oh, I have low sales, I experience this and that. The same way you would approach a doctor. and you tell him the symptoms you are experiencing, because he has a whole lot of knowledge around that niche. He's going to tell you that, oh, if you have these symptoms, most likely it is this, the problem is this, the problem is that. And he would not just arrive at a conclusion the same way your doctor is not going to arrive at a conclusion. Your doctor will tell you, conduct a test. So the sales and marketing consultant as well will help you conduct a simple acid-based test. I hope you get that. So if he finally discovers, he might discover that no, you don't have content problem. The problem you have is feasibility problem. So what you need is a feasibility strategy session. I hope you get that. And he offers it to you. Your problem gets solved. So what I'm trying to say is that you don't establish a fact or nullify a fact until you have conducted an experiment. You cannot establish that this is your passion until you have conducted an experiment. I hope you get that. And it is imperative you discover your passion so that you can achieve your purpose and you feel fulfilled. And when do I say you are going to feel fulfilled? When do I say you are going to find your purpose and feel fulfilled? When you impact lives with your passion and it generates a whole lot of profit to you. That is when you find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, you find your career. When you find your purpose, you find your career. And when you find your career, you feel fulfilled. Do you understand me at all? Let me know how many of you really found this session valuable. If you find it valuable, type I'm finding this session valuable. Type I'm finding this session valuable. Yes, type it here, then type it on your WhatsApp group that I'm finding this session valuable. Type it on your WhatsApp group that I'm finding this session valuable. Type it on the WhatsApp group that you are missing a lot if you are not on this session. You are missing a lot if you are not on this session. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. So let me quickly recap, because I have session tonight with my mentees. My mentees. So I would want to, relax and prepare for the mentorship session as well. So help me type it. The most important thing you could do for me this evening, and that will make me so excited, is to make the people on the group, on WhatsApp group, who are not here with us presently, to feel that they actually missed a lot. So type it on the WhatsApp group that if you are not on the session with us, you missed a lot, because I'm finding this session valuable. I'm finding this session valuable. And one other thing is that I'm going to give you the replay. Like I said, I will give you the replay so that you could listen to it over and over again. Then the organizer, Raudatun Nisa, is going to teach you how to perform a simple acid test that will help you, discover your passion. That is the social experiment. There are a lot of ways we conduct this experiment. We're going to teach you the right one you should use at this time to discover what your passion is. I hope you get that. All right, thank you so much. I'm so excited you are really following. You're following. It takes a whole lot of commitment to keep yourself on a session like this. Yes, most people prefer to spend their time watching Netflix, staying on YouTube video, watching comedies and all that. But you have a purpose in life to fulfill. That is why you are here. Yes, you have a purpose in life to fulfill. You have great dreams. You have goals. I hope you get that. You have goals. And one thing I came to realize in 2018 is that success doesn't come to those who are most intelligent. Success doesn't come to those who are most, who are most skillful, most passionate, most. Just keep adding those adjectives. Success comes to those who are most hungry for it. Success comes to those who are most hungry for it. Now, you are here because you are hungry for success. And because your passion, discovering your passion, is a prerequisite to attaining success. Discovering your passion is a prerequisite to attaining success. It's a prerequisite to being fulfilled, feeling fulfilled. It's a prerequisite to finding your purpose, finding your place in life, putting yourself in a place where you impact lives and you get paid for it. So you are hungry for success. That is why you are here. So it makes a lot of sense to me. When I see entrepreneurs, graduates and undergraduates, immersing themselves in sessions like this, I say, wow. These are the 2% of people the scholars have said always succeed when 98% of the other people fail in life. Yes, success doesn't come to those who are most intelligent or most skillful, most talented. No, success comes to those who are most hungry for it. I hope you get that. All right, if you have questions to ask me, please, you can quickly do that. I may want to take 1 or 2 questions, even though my time it's no longer on my side. It's no longer on my side. Check me on Instagram. On Instagram, just search for Alpha Chemistry, ALFA, then chemistry. You write it together. I'm going to type it out for you now. Alpha Chemistry. Alpha Chemistry, yes. I teach entrepreneurs about money, how to make money, how to attract success, then sales and marketing. That is what I teach on Instagram. And that is my own career. That is where I find my own happiness and joy. That is how I feel fulfilled. That is my own, and once you check it out, you have a lot of things to learn. You have a lot of things to learn that will make you to a better entrepreneur and attract more success. So you could send your questions to me thereabouts. I would answer them for you. I'll also drop a link. I'm going to give the organizer a link to send to you on your WhatsApp group. From there, it is with that link you could get the recording, because I have a lot of. If you send me individual message, most likely I may not see it for the next 5 days. But if you come through the link, yes, an autoresponder will send you the replay. I hope you get that. All right, thank you so much. Jazakumullah khairan for paying attention, and have an amazing evening. Bye. Thank you, all Dr. Nisai, for affording me this opportunity to impact lives and inspire somebody out there. I believe that it's going to go a long way. It is going to go a long way. And I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reward you for doing this. Only a few people in the world actually create time to impact lives like you've done. I say a big jazakumullah khairan to you.
Now, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you please off your video? We really appreciate our speaker. In fact, we can't thank him enough. We can't thank him enough. Jazakumullah khairan, sir. You really did justice to the topic. In fact, more than my expectations, more than my expectations. Though I said I've discovered my passion right from childhood, and I confirmed it 2020 actually through a social experiment. But I want to tell you, after this session, I am thinking I've not done the best. Like I am hearing new things. Like I've heard things that I'm like, I want to conduct this social experiment once again. Like you've said a lot of things. You've given us values for free. May Allah reward you abundantly. Wallahi, if you came late to this class, to this webinar, you've missed a lot. You've missed a lot. And to me, I've said it on the group. I don't know that the coach will be that generous. I said it that I, as a person, I won't send a replay because the campaign was more than a month. We've been doing the campaign since, and now people came late to the class. We actually have to, keep on messaging on the group before you join. To me, I said that I won't send the replay, but I think the speaker is so generous that he said he will be sending the replay. May Allah reward you abundantly. May He bless you, accept your dua. He may grant you the best because we don't actually know how to pray for you. You've done us a very great thing, and may Allah reward you abundantly for that. Jazakumullah khairan once again. We really appreciate you, and we would love to connect with you some other times. Please, if you are here, please connect with Alpha Chemistry. What is delivered now, I can't do it. I'm not a sales and marketing coach. I didn't study it, and I can never do justice to that. You can connect with him, view his status always search for his name and view his status, because what he always drop on his status, see, you can't buy it. So even if you have your money gone, some people don't have it to sell it for you, and when they will sell for you, they'll sell rubbish for you. See, I'm telling you the fact. So these are the people I seek my own inspiration that you always see on my status. These are the people I seek it from. Tomorrow again, please don't come late. So this person coming tomorrow as well is a first class graduate of a prestigious university, Lagos State University. Please come as early as possible. 5 o'clock on dot, please be here with us to meet our speaker tomorrow, Sister Binta Bilal. And she also, I'm also expecting her. I know I trust her, and I know she will be doing justice to the topic presented to her as well. Jazakumullah khairan once again, and I think the webinar is over for today. Or any question, please, you send it to Alpha Chemistry through his DM. Jazakumullah khairan for coming. I really appreciate you. Though it's a webinar for your benefit, but at least you actually come up when you heard that what doesn't say is organizing it. May Allah reward you abundantly for that as well. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.